amazing synchronized souls, and welcome to your elemental Soulscope for Aries season. Air signs, this is for you. I'm really excited about the cards that came up for y'all. Not only am I excited for the cards that came up, I'm excited for the other messages that are going to flow through as we're doing this. So let's see what we have in store for y'all. Just so that y'all are aware, if you absolutely love what I am saying, just so that you know, I'm actually having some spring equinox readings that are available. I'm going to be doing about 14 of these. They're all pre-recorded, so no need for you to worry about us connecting and finding a time. You simply book and I will send you a link within 5 to 7 business days and you get your own personalized reading. So if you like what I'm hearing, if you like what I'm saying here, and you want to be able to dive in a little bit deeper, then please do check out that service. Outside of that, I want y'all to know we're going to be pulling from 2 different decks today. Deck number 1 is the Hidden Wisdom, the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. My apologies. This is one of my favorite decks because it's one of those shadow and light worker decks. And then we're also going to be pulling from The Universe Has Your Back, simply because it feels like some of you have forgotten, and I want y'all to remember that you're super supported. The 3 cards that came up all came up upright, so no challengers for y'all right now. All of the cards that are coming up as allies for you air signs. And I also think it's really important that we start with the Shadow Queen. And the Shadow Queen was actually one of the cards that came up in the Earth sign reading, but this card actually came up in reverse. So this card is coming up upright for y'all. And we're really talking about you really accepting that there is some hidden truth that needs to be revealed. It feels like you want to move forward. It feels like you want to move, period. And they're really coming through to start your reading to say it's actually not time. It's not the time for you to move. There's something that is hidden that needs to be revealed. There is some form of illusion that is at play right now, and it is not in your best interest for you to move. I'm going to repeat, it is not in your best interest for you to move right now, right? It feels like maybe you're lacking clarity, or it feels like maybe you're not being honest with yourself, or you haven't been very specific. But if you call something in with the energy that is happening right now, you're probably not going to like it. Right? So it feels like there's this deeper reflection that needs to take place, or, you know, some time for you to educate yourself, for you to just create some stillness. But they also want you to know that they're sending people to you. Right? Like if you're asking for more clarity and a person pops up within the season, this person's going to be really important. That's going to allow you to get a little bit closer to what it is that you're asking for. But I really think it's important for y'all to know, my beautiful air signs, it is not for you to be moving quickly during this Aries season. We continue with that with the Eyes of Beauty. Positive expectations and clarity, right? Interesting as to why they're saying that you're not moving. What are your expectations in this next season, right? Are you in the space of expecting bad things? Are you in the space of expecting lack? Are you in the space of, having unrealistic expectations? But again, that word clarity keeps coming up, right? How can we be honest with yourself? How can you allow yourself to perceive with more clarity? Your perception is your reality, and the way that you perceive things is how you are going to experience the world. So if you are perceiving the world as half empty, if you're perceiving it as ugly, if you're perceiving it as war, as famine, if you're perceiving it as all of the, good people have been taken, then really just reminding you that that is how you're going to be experiencing it. So how can you open yourself up to the eyes of beauty, right? How can you open yourself up to actually be moving forward with this expectation of seeing beauty in everything, of being able to open yourself up to the beauty in everything? Right? I also think it's really important for y'all to know, air signs, that the more that you lead with beauty, the more beauty is going to be attracted to you. So if you're in the space of saying, I really want to attract my highest good, but I don't really know what that is, right? I don't really know what I'm working towards. Maybe that's why you don't want to move all that quickly. How can we just start with the perception? Right? Start with the way that we see things, the way that we perceive things, and allow yourself to create some more space, because with that space, more clarity will come. Right? part of the reason why they're saying something is hidden that needs to be revealed. And I really feel like that's going to be revealed as you take the time to really think about the way that you're perceiving things. Maybe there's something in that mind aspect. My beautiful Aries signs, right? My Aries air signs during Aries season, that there's something in that mind piece, right? Swords, air signs, right? That is still being revealed. And then we have the well watcher, wisdom, power of the divine. Your guides want to bring you to that well, and that well is filled with power, period. They want to remind you of your power, part of the thing that's been hidden. Have you been going through all of these things recently that you've forgotten who the fuck you are? Have you forgotten how powerful you are? Right? How can you remind yourself that there is so much unseen power and authority in your presence, that your aura and your energy speaks for you before you walk through the door? How can you be in the space of reminding yourself that everything is unfolding for your highest good? Everything is unfolding for your purpose. And your way forward will always be following the voice within you. Right? It will always be following the things that you feel to be aligned. But if you're in the space of, feeling all of this confusion, or feeling like you're not able to discern properly because you're not connecting with the things that you know to be true, then really reminding you that there is help again along the way. And the help that is coming right now is the help from the divine. Right? If you're in the space of saying, hey, allow all of the hidden things to be revealed right now. How can you open yourself up to that possibility that the divine can help you weed out the weak, that they can weed out the habits and the actions that no longer serve you, the things that maybe you're not being completely honest with yourself about right now. I'm gonna pull to the top and the bottom of the deck just to see what additional messages we got. And the top of the deck, we have the Wise Woman of Wonderland. You want to be moving forward with integrity. You want to be moving forward, yes, making compromises in the ways and in the spaces that you have to, but also being in the space of you being really, really okay with the fact that there are certain things that you are not going to be compromising on. I have a list of hard no's, right? Of a fuck no list. I would never consider it. What is that list for you? Right? How can you allow yourself to, yes, make some compromises and yes, surrender where you can, but also be in the space of reminding yourself that that isn't always going to be transpiring, right? That there isn't always going to be a call for you to sacrifice, and that even when you are choosing to sacrifice something, how can you do so with integrity? Right? Making sure that it feels good for you, that you're not doing it for other people. And then we have the Resting Tree, another card that came up. This came up in Earth signs as well, right? And this is coming up in the bottom of the deck for you. So again, something that y'all are having issue right now is this call for patience, this call for stillness, which is really interesting, again, because we're in Aries season. And I know that some of y'all are expecting the chariot or expecting that go, 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 go energy, and your guides are really saying not yet. Right? That there's more that needs to be revealed, that now is not the time for you to take action, that if you take action with the way that you've been feeling, that you're going to be creating more storylines of lack, more storylines of things that you need instead of the things that you want, right? So this time period of patience is so that you can get clarity, so that you can be, painstakingly honest with yourself and doing all of that with compassion so that you can get closer to those manifestations and those visions that you've been asking for. Because when it's in alignment, things will move faster, right? When it feels good, there will be more momentum. But right now, when things are still feeling tight, when things are still feeling constricted, when you're still feeling confused, you don't want to move quickly feeling the way that you do right now. Right? So really just being in the space of it's okay for you to shift your perspective. It's okay for you to shift the way that things are being perceived in your reality right now. And that in doing so, you will actually allow yourself to get, again, one step closer to what it is that you are asking for. Just going to see what additional messages our soul guides have to tell you from the universe has your back. We have 2 cards that come down. There is a stream of love supporting my dreams. That sounds a lot like, what did we speak about? The well watcher, right? There is a stream. They are bringing you to a well of power, There is a stream of support waiting for you in that well. How can you allow yourself to tap in? And the second card says, true healing occurs when I give myself permission to feel whatever feelings lies below the triggers. The Shadow Queen. Did that not come up in your reading? Oh my God, y'all. Are you not seeing these synchronicities? Right? True healing occurs when I give myself permission to feel whatever feelings lie below the triggers. Right? Yes, you've been triggered. Yes, you've been doing the shadow work, but have you been allowing yourself to feel the feeling? Maybe this is the missing link, right? Have you allowed yourself to grieve, to process the grief, to process the pain, to not spiritually bypass it, but really allow yourself to sit in that feeling of where you're at so you do not bring these feelings into this next phase of your life? Oh, wow. Right? You are healing right now. That is why you're being asked to rest. That is why you're being asked to be still. That is why you're being asked to be in this space, right? If you need some help with this healing process, I have a candle ritual that is happening on the 21st of March, and it's all about opening the roads of abundance. So if you feel like there are spiritual blocks, if you feel like people are putting blocks in your way, that there are physical blocks in your way, we're going to be removing all of those and then opening the door for more abundance, for more love, for more access, and having all of that go your way. So if that is something that you're interested in, please do book. Again, that is happening on the 21st. And outside of that, I really want to tell y'all, as always, to take what resonates and to leave the rest. If you want more information, please do book that spring equinox reading. If you want a personalized reading outside of that, I'm really excited to see y'all whenever I see y'all next. Bye, friends.